Hi everybody, and welcome to this week's video about greeting customers. My name is Nancy from Desert Haven Enterprises in Lancaster, California. I teach employment skills training and I find people jobs out in the community. One of the most important things we need to learn about working out in the community is greeting our customers. When, why, and how do we greet our customers? When they enter a business, when they exit a business, out on the sales floor, and within 10 feet of you. Why do we greet customers? To be welcoming, to be thankful, to offer our help and assistance, and to prevent shoplifting. How do we greet customers? What to say, not to say, and nonverbal communication. We're going to get into all that stuff, plus I have some extra stuff. Ready? What is a greeting? What do I mean by that? It means making eye contact, smiling, and saying something out loud to every customer that you are near in your business. It also counts for the coworkers too. Some businesses don't have a lot of outside customers, so you don't have to worry about that, but you should be greeting your coworkers with a smile and eye contact, good morning in the morning and things like that. It's not a full conversation. A greeting is short. It's a quick way to let your coworkers know hi, or let your customers know that you see them and that you're available to help. You don't even have to say that. They'll know because you greeted them that you're available to help. Why do we greet customers? To welcome them. Every customer wants to feel welcome in your business. You want them to come back over and over again and spend their money. You want to make sure they feel welcome in your store. To prevent theft. A shoplifter is way less likely to shoplift if they know that you know that they're there. Shoplifters like to hide. They don't like to make eye contact. You are not expected to catch or apprehend shoplifters ever. I'm not saying that, but that's one of the reasons why we greet customers, so that they're not invisible. And shoplifters want to be invisible, and we don't want to make our customers feel invisible at any time. We want them to let them know that we know that they're there and that they're welcome and we're here to help. The other reason is to increase sales. Customers walk into your business because they want something, they need something, and they're coming in to spend money on food or clothes or whatever it is they need. They're coming in for something. What do they need? So by being able to greet them and sometimes find out what they need out on the sales floor, that increases sales because they're not walking back out of your store without the product that they came in for. That's important, that they come in and they buy what they came in to buy. When do we greet customers? There's a few different times around. When the customer enters your business, if you're near the entrance of the store, greet the customers as they come in. If you're in the parking lot, greet them as they're coming into the store. If you're near the entrance and they come in, hi, welcome. You can use the time of day, good morning, good evening, things like that. Always smile and make eye contact. It gets easier and easier, but anytime a customer is passing directly by you, smile and make eye contact. Just say hi. Saying hello is enough. Get out of the way as long as you're smiling and making eye contact. Those are the key things, is smiling and making eye contact. Because without that, your greeting means nothing. If you say hello off to the side without looking at the customer, it doesn't count. You have to look at them. When the customer exits a business is another time that they need an exit greeting. It can sound a lot of different ways, like thanks, have a good day, see you again soon, thank you, good night, bye, thanks. Bye, thanks is my favorite one to teach people early in their career because it's short, it's easy. Bye, thanks. Bye, thanks. If you're near the entrance of the store or you're working in the parking lot and customers are leaving, bye, thanks. See you again soon is a great one because you're inviting them to come back again and spend more money. But bye thanks is the shortest, easiest one. If you're new and uncomfortable speaking to the customers, bye thank you is short. Don't just say bye because that won't sound authentic. Bye, like get on out. You don't want to do that. Bye thank you. So bye thanks as they're leaving the store. Another time you greet customers is out on the sales floor. If you're stocking or even just walking through the store on your way to something else, you want to smile and make eye contact with the customers that you're passing by. If they don't look up at you, that's okay. You're off the hook. But if they do notice you, you want to keep your eyes in a situation where if they look up at you, you're looking at them, you're noticing them. You say good morning. You can ask them if they're finding everything okay. Or you could just say hello, but smile and make eye contact is the most important things. You don't have to say a lot. If they look lost, you might want to ask them if they're finding everything okay or if you can help them find something. We're going to talk later about not saying, can I help you? That's outdated and no one says that anymore. Also on the sales floor, customers are not an interruption of what you're doing. If you're stocking or cleaning something up, they're not an interruption. They're the reason why we're there. So it's important to remember that they're not bothering you out there. They are your job. You should greet everyone within 10 feet of you. It's hard to imagine what 10 feet looks like. Imagine like 2 dining room tables or this times 5, right? It's hard to describe here in this lesson. I have in my classroom a 10-foot ribbon, but 10 feet. Anything further than that, and you don't need to shout out at them, just within 10 feet. Basically, in your space, if there's a customer around you, you should say hi to them. Hi, right? If they look lost, they look puzzled, they're looking around the corner, they're looking around. Maybe they've stood in one spot for a long time and you think maybe they can't find what they're looking for, offer to help. Let them know you're available. Tell them your name. I'll be right over here if you need me. And then it's okay to go back to work if they don't ask you anything specific, but get back to what you were doing and let them know that you're there and you're available to help. Here's what not to say, okay? I don't know. Shrug your shoulders. I don't know. That's not cool. It's okay if you don't know the answer to a question. And when you're new, you're not going to know the answers to the questions. But you want to make sure that they know they're going to get the help that they need, even if you have to go find someone else to help. Take that customer with you. Where's the mustard? You know, I don't know, but let's go find it together, right? Take that customer with you. Don't leave the customer alone. Make an effort to find out the answer to their question. Take them to the manager if you have to. It's okay to say, I don't know, but not as your final answer. You could say, I'm not sure, which sounds nicer. I'm not sure, but let's find out. I'm not sure, but let me get someone who does know, right? But you get them the help they need. Find someone who can help, okay? Do not ignore customers that are within 10 feet of you. Do not shout out at the customers that are further away than 10 feet. You don't need to shout down to the end of the aisle, good morning, like that. You don't need to do that. If the customer ignores you, that's okay. It's not their job to greet you. You do you. You are the one greeting them. If they don't respond, that's okay. You did your job, right? Just keep going. If a customer calls out to you, excuse me, can I get your help? Do not pretend that you do not hear them, okay? They are the most important part of your job, and they are not an interruption to you. Respond appropriately when a customer asks you for help. Sure, absolutely. Okay, what can I help you with today? Right? Just don't say nothing, okay? Yes, smile and eye contact count for something, but you want to make a noise like a hello or a good morning. There's no wrong way to greet customers as long as you're friendly. Be yourself, say something. It will get more and more natural the more that you do it, and you'll get more comfortable with it. It's sometimes it could be awkward at first, but keep it short and sweet and say something to every customer that comes within about 10 feet of you as they enter and exit the store. Nonverbal communication. This is things where you're not saying words out of your mouth. Nonverbal communication is more important than what you say. Yes, you need to say something, but you have to do it with the smile and the eye contact. The smile is nonverbal. Eye contact is nonverbal. Your body posture is important. Hello. You don't want to look down at the ground and say hello. Stand up straight. Be present, enthusiastic. Have facial expressions that are friendly and welcoming, not like all hello, scowling. That's not cool. Just smile. You'll find that the smile comes naturally. Just do it all the time. It's just muscles in your face. All right? It's just muscles in your face. If you have a natural frown like I do, like this is my normal look right here, I have these lines, I have to force myself to pick my cheeks up and smile all the time. Otherwise, people think I'm grumpy, and I'm really not. So, and that's because of these. So if you have that same problem as me, then you have to work a little harder and making the smile happen. Some people have a natural smile, which is super cool for them and makes it a lot easier when their face is already shaped this way. So if look in the mirror and see what you think, because some people have to work a little bit harder at having a smile on their face all the time than not. Sometimes we don't feel like smiling. That's okay too. Pick up your cheeks anyway. Hold that smile on your face, right? It'll make you feel better, and your customers will feel better, and it's super important. Even if you don't feel, it doesn't matter if you feel like smiling. The point is it's part of your uniform that you have to smile at work all the time. Smile at work. I made a little video from a website called WikiHow about customer service. It was a really good article, so I want to go over it with you. I'm going to play that for you right now. I want to share an article I found with you about greeting customers that are arriving in a store. It's on WikiHow, and it's a really great article, and I'm going to go over it with you. Research shows that customer satisfaction plummets, means it goes way down when a customer is not greeted promptly and friendly. The proper greeting, on the other hand, will make customers feel welcome and valued. Knowing how to act when greeting customers and what to say can increase sales and customer loyalty. First part is acting friendly and professional. Smile when you greet your customers. You want your customers to feel welcome, and that starts with your body language. You want your customers to feel welcome. Stand tall, smile, approach them briskly, means fairly quickly, but not like you're going to run into them, but definitely walk with purpose to greet them. And everything about what you say should say, I'm glad you're here. You're glad to see that customer. They're welcome and in your store. They're not an interruption. They're your business. You want to dress professionally. You need to care like you look like you care about your job. A conservative professional outfit will convey that message. Make sure you're neat and clean. well-groomed hair, well-groomed fingernails. Everything about you should just look professional and clean. Unless you work in a store with a specific dress code, avoid provocative clothing that might offend customers or make them feel uncomfortable. Acknowledge your customer quickly when they come into the store. According to this article, 80% of customers say they want to be noticed, and nearly all welcome a friendly greeting. You don't have to greet each customer right away, although some places you have to. You do need to acknowledge them with eye contact and a smile. Just making eye contact is a big deal. If you're stocking shelves or working in the back, stop to greet a new arrival. At the very least, tell them you'll be right with them. Studies show that customers are much happier waiting if they've been greeted first, because at least they know that you know that they're there. If you're serving another customer, ask them if they mind if you quickly greet another customer. So you're helping one customer and you say, hold on just a second, and you greet the customer, and then you go back to the original customer. Let the new customer know that you'll be right there. If your business has a bell on the door, that will let you know that the customer has arrived and that you need to greet them. Try to greet incoming customers within the first 30 seconds. That's if you're at the front of the store. Okay? Remember their preferences. If you work in a coffee shop or a restaurant or someplace where they might come back for the same items, it pays to remember frequent customers' likes and dislikes. Knowing that what someone orders at a coffee shop or restaurant makes them feel like a regular. If you work at a clothing store, remembering that a customer loves pink or is fond of a certain brand will make her feel like you care. Personal attention like this is a great way to create customer loyalty. Show customers the products. Don't just point across the store. If you're able to walk them to the product, that's way more appropriate. Some stores, they don't really give you time for this, but all stores expect it. Ask your customer questions. The more specific details you can get about what a customer is looking for, the better you can satisfy their needs. Remember, they're all coming into your business because they need something. They're either hungry or thirsty, or they need groceries or clothes or whatever they're coming in for. You want to ask them specific questions to make sure that you know what they want. If you're at a nutrition store and looking for protein powder, you might ask if they are trying to lose weight, build muscle, or tone. Do they want something for after workouts, blah, blah, blah. You're going to ask them a lot of questions so that you make sure they're getting the right product. If they're looking for shorts at a clothing store, you might ask how formal or the type of fabric. Questions show that you care. Give the customer space after the greeting if necessary. Don't try to read them before you greet them. Don't assume that they want to be left alone. Always greet an arriving customer warmly. If they respond coldly or not at all, let them know that you'll be nearby, but give them some space. Sometimes people don't want help or need help, and that's fine. If they don't respond, just go back to work. No matter how nicely you greet them on the way into the store, that can easily be lost with a bad goodbye. Don't just thank them for coming in. Make sure that you're also thanking them for leaving. Not like that, but thank them, come again, nice to see you again next time, thank you for your purchase. Also, anyone that looks like they could use some help, older customers, pregnant women, parents wrangling their children, they might need help out to their car, and you should offer that. Don't say, "Can I help you?" That is an old standard greeting that just doesn't work anymore. People don't feel like they want to help, the word help. So the key is to promote natural conversation that makes the customer feel welcome and relaxed. When you say, "Can I help you?" they'll often just say, "No, just looking," and you'll get a similar response. If you ask customers if you can help them find something, they might actually say yes. But the key is to promote natural conversation and make the customer feel welcome and relaxed. Tell the customers your name. Tell them more than once to help them remember it. You want them to know your name in case they need something. Giving them your name also transforms you from a faceless employee to a person they can feel comfortable with. Try to use your name more than once if to be sure they remember it. Show that you recognize your customers. If you've seen them before and you see them often, if you know their name, use it, absolutely. At least let you know, nice to see you again. People like recognition and it makes them want to return to your business. If you don't recognize them, ask them if they've been there before. Maybe you can show them around. This greeting has been shown to increase sales by up to 16%. If they have been there before, ask what they bought and if they liked it. It gives them an opportunity for feedback. And if they've not been there before, show them around the store or give them a very general tour, or just, can I help you find anything because you're new here. Small talk, discussing the weather is always appropriate. It's an old standby for a reason. It's not offensive and it's something everyone can talk about. Be sure to listen to your customers' responses and reply appropriately. The key is to make a natural conversation happen and put them at ease. If there's anything new or unusual in your store, a new piece of art, a new display, a new product, mention that. It's just a great way to start a conversation. So that is the Wikipedia article, or WikiHow, excuse me. I'll put the link in the description in case on YouTube if you want to click on it. It's a good article that you can go over again later. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.